What's up, guys? I told you, if I do videos from the car, I could low-key do a video every day, all day. I mean, I'm always in the car. Am I going back to Disneyland? I am. Why, you say? Two reasons. One, because I politely got into Disneyland. I am not somebody who needs to be in the heat at all. I'm the person who is going to die from heat stroke from being in the heat. Hands down, 100% death. So, got my hair done yesterday. Cool, no problem. Looked good yesterday. Yay for me. It's been a while since I've gotten my hair done. Got it done. Walked into the park and was sweating profusely. Your black girl problems. By the time I walked back out of the park, an hour later, I had a full-fledged afro underneath the straight hair. It was just a mess. I met somebody for the first time in the parks somebody who I've been seeing on Instagram, and I really, oh really? That's what we're doing? Oh, and it's a Jeep, like, it's real random, like a brand new Jeep doing all that. Anyway, met somebody who I'd been wanting to meet in the parks. It was lovely, you know, it was organic, it was great. I'm standing there talking to her and I'm about to die. Literally die. Like, oh my God, I'm about to have a heat stroke. She is, you know, just as beautiful and as lovely of a person as someone can be. And I couldn't even pay attention to what she was saying good because I thought I was about to die. And I thought, I don't want our first interaction to be one where I die, where she's gonna call the people. Side note, my best friend, really did have to call the people on me. We were at Magic Mountain. It was hot that day too. I'm not supposed to be in the heat. I know better. But I was out there just trying to hang out in the parks and eat my way through Disney, and that was a fail yesterday. And I came back with the afro. My press was gone. So today, I have two buns. Tiffy Starchild. Oh, genius. It's just a genius style. I love it. I don't know how she does hers. I don't know. I can't speak to that, but I can tell you what I did. I have not been to the beauty supply in forever. I've been wearing my hair in two braids, natural hair braided. My bestie would wash me, blow dry me, and put two braids in, slick it down, and that was my style for 2 weeks straight. I love that style. I mean, I love it to the core. It's easy. I tie it down at night. I get up, I go to work in the morning. It's lovely. My husband, however, would like a little more variety, and he loves when my hair is down. Black girl problem. So I get my hair straightened yesterday. I don't like when I sweat through my head after I've straightened my hair because I smell like burnt toast. So not only am I getting ready to die in front of this woman who I just met yesterday, but I also smell like burnt toast. I'm like, this is just not, it just wasn't I saw that going very differently. Anyway, I went to the beauty supply. Do you know that you can get 3 bundles? Not 1, not 2, but 3 bundles of hair for 20 bucks. Now, I'm not saying this is the hair that you want to flat iron with your good flat iron and all that. It's a, what do they call it, a natural hair blend. I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what I think they think that means, but yeah, okay. 3 bundles. I got a 14, a 16, and an 18. So I took the 14, cut that bad boy in half, folded it in half. It's on a weft. I folded it in half, and then I wrapped it around my ponytail. I put a few bobby pins in there, and then I threw a scrunchie on top of it, and voila, I have 2 buns that look like they're curly. So my hair is wrapped up in the center, I guess. Now, I'm not saying that I did this great. It's been a while since your girl tried to do 2 ponytails. If somebody catches me from the back, I'm pretty sure that my part looks like this, but I don't care because I can't see it, and what I don't know cannot annoy me. So yeah, I've got 2 curly buns, and I love it. Like, this might be my new jam. I could see myself doing this. I need to buy a wig that I can just snap on the back. I've seen people do that too, like part their hair half up, half down, and then just stick a wig on the back half and be cute. And you know what, I need to do better because them 2 braids, they'll get it, but they weren't really the most fashionable. I don't know. They do what they do, but I I get my husband, like a little variety would be nice. Now, some of these curls are not tucked all the way in. I don't care. I thought it added a little character to it. Whatever. Now, what's going to be funny is if I get on one of these rides and one of my ponytails comes out. So I'm not saying I did the best job pinning this sucker down. It was a new experience, and I don't know. But it's cute. It'll get the job done for now. But if I come back and have the story for you about how my ponytail came off on the rock and roller coaster at California Adventure, it's my fault. I know better. I should have done better. Hopefully I won't be holding anybody's baby and the baby grab one of my ponytails, because it's going to be a fail, because again, I don't know. When my bestie, who is a hairstylist, she does hair. Back in the day, we used to tack down wigs. Before everybody got into wigs and weaves, we used to do anything, everything. We used to dye my hair all different colors. We were just on the forefront of that. We were just doing weird stuff before anybody else was doing it. But anyway, all that to say, she's not scared to pin on a wig and then pull on it. She would tack it down and she'd pull on it. I'm like, what are you doing? She was like, I need to know. I need to know if it's going to move. And she just wasn't scared. She's not scared of hair. She's so good at what she does. I love her so much. I'll be glad when she gets back in the shop, because she came out of her shop, but I miss her. I love her. But she would tack it down and just yank on it. She would put a ponytail on and pull the ponytail. What are you doing back there, trying to see what's going to happen if somebody pulls your ponytail? Why would somebody pull my ponytail? I have never, but she looked out. So that's my hair. Today I am bounding Dumbo. If you don't know what bounding is, I think I talked about it in my last video. Bounding is when you kind of do a low-key dress like a character. An example of bounding would be if I wanted to be the Little Mermaid. Everybody knows when you think of the Little Mermaid, you think of her red hair, her purple bralette. Is it a bralette? Should I call it a bra? Her purple top and her green fin, right? So if I wanted to bound, maybe I would do some green pants, a purple tank top, and a red bow in my hair. Something like that. It's just a nod to that character, and it's really cool when you can recognize who it is. I've been trying to shadow bound. Check me on my Instagram, MA Couture Crafting. You'll see my bounds next to the characters. I'm just eyeshadow bounding because that's what I can do. So today is Dumbo. My girlfriend Journey from the Johnsons said, do Dumbo. Maribel said do Hey Hey. So next week I'll do Hey Hey. I'm really looking forward to doing Hey Hey. I'm really looking forward to playing in my makeup. I forget how much I love makeup. Like, makeup is my jam, and I have just been collecting it and not using it. So I just have tons and tons of palettes and product, and it's just, I love looking at it. I love owning it, but playing with it, I forgot that I have a love for that. And I can tell, you know, my makeup is, my application's getting a little bit faster, a little bit better. My pictures look a little bit better. If you don't use it, you will lose it. So today I have on, I use a little Urban Decay, their smoky palette for Dumbo, because he's gray, and then he's got these big pink ears. These are like pink reddish ears, and then yellow in my waterline. Now let me tell you where the fail is with this makeup here. I feel like I look crazy because I have this red in my tear duct. When I went to makeup school, one of the things you learn, break hard. That's not what you learn in makeup school, but I am breaking kind of hard right this second. Is to, if you want to make somebody look crazy, put red in their waterline. It's one of the tricks that people use on TV. You want to make somebody look like they're crazy, put red or burgundy in there underneath their eyes. Yes, I look a little crazy right now. I mean, the application is cool, it's smooth, it's blended, but it's a little weird. And the yellow in the waterline, also wrong. But you don't know until you know, and I tried it. Tiana from Journey from the Johnsons, she was like, yeah, do this. And then, you know, she sent me a picture, and she's been telling me what to bound, and I've been like, if I ask you, hey, what should I do, and you give me, I think she gave me Snow White. I don't want to do Snow White. I do not have any desire to do Snow White, and that just didn't speak to my spirit. So I was like, give me 3 more. She gave me Dumbo, she gave me a picture, and then she gave me an idea, and I'm like, okay, I can do Dumbo, even though I wasn't feeling Dumbo today. I was gonna do Hey Hey, because Hey Hey, next week, I cannot wait to do Hey Hey. It's just something to look forward to. You know, every week I feel like you need to be looking forward to doing something. Keeps you going. I'm in the middle of finals right now. I took one of my finals today. I feel okay about it. I've got my last one next Thursday, and then I can breathe for a week, and then we're back at it. I'm concerned about my next month, or not my next month, my next semester, because I will be working full-time. I will be in an internship, and I will be in school, and that's a lot because I got a whole husband and these step babies, and everybody needs something. But Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, and my schedule's changing. Right now I work 4 days a week, and when that next semester hits, I'll be working 5 days a week. I haven't done 5 days in a week for a long time. And so I have decided to be positive about it. It's just a change. People have done this before me. People have gotten their masters. People have done it working where I work. It is doable. It has been done before, so I can certainly do it. It's just, oh boy, like a little concern, but that's okay. That's all right. Makeup, we talked about makeup. Arts and crafts. I posted, oh, you just want to come over here and play with me, huh? The car is just, maybe it's me, because it can't be everybody else. Maybe I'm a drifter. I don't know. But I feel like cars constantly drift over into my lane. And if I'm in the car with you, I feel like they're going to drift towards you too. But anyway, arts and crafts. I did a post yesterday. I'm rusty. If you don't use your skills, you will lose them. I cannot say that enough. I have not been making cards lately. I haven't been posting videos, so the process took me a little bit longer. I'm not in love with the cards that I made. I used a very old stamp pad, that old color box stamp pad that everybody has. It's the long one with all the colors to it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you how old mine is. The newer ones, you can actually pull out of the the holder. Mine, you can't. That's how old that is. It's just old. You see them at Michael's. They're all stacked. They're very pretty. And yeah, I decided to use it. It's got to be between 15 and 20 years old. And it worked okay. It was all right. I want to get to doing more arts and crafts projects. I don't know how. It's just what I need to do. I am still working on my album for Disney World. I want to do an album before I actually go, because when people say, oh, I'm going to do an album when I get back, or I'm going to do an album with these pictures, it just doesn't ever seem to happen. I am not a huge photo album person. What I mean is, I like to make them. I like to look at the paper, but I don't necessarily want to look at pictures. I don't want to sit down and look at 20 pictures of your kids, your grandkids. I got a girlfriend out here who will do like 200-300 pictures of her grandkids and her at the event. That's pleasurable to her. But I don't want to sit there and look at 300 pictures of your baby, like, at all. I mean, when I say at all, I would rather look at the paper. Hands down, paper's pretty. That's my jam. So, all that to say, I'm making an album, but I'm making it with a little twist. And I kind of know what I want to do, but I have to design it. Now, when am I going to do that? I don't know. I've been thinking about it all summer. I've gathered the things that I need to build the album. Of course, I'm going to give you guys a tutorial on it. I've kind of figured out the dimensions that I want it to be. I think it's going to be 9 by 11 and a half, maybe. I feel like those are good dimensions. I believe if you're giving an album, it's got to come in a box. I haven't figured out if I'm going to do an SVG cuts box, or if I'm just going to build a box. I don't know. I can build a box that looks like Mickey, but where am I going to put it? Can I do it? Yes, I can build a box that looks just like this, right here. This little circle and some things, but I don't know. It's just large. And I'm like, I want to be able, I don't know what I want from the box. I do want to do one of my magnetic closures. I think those are so cool. I think that's kind of my style. I've already chosen my color story. I've had the paper pack forever. I've had that paper pack forever. I've talked about it before. You know me, most things are going to be black and white and a rainbow. So with Disney, I'm going to be able to really get into the color story, hopefully. I really want to nail the colors on this. I want it to be pretty. So I'm going to do a test album first, and that test album, I think I'm going to give it away. I don't exactly know yet. It's possible. You guys know I do not craft for pay. I'll tell you how to make whatever I make, but I'm not making it for you. You're not going to call me and say, hey, I want a purple one. Why am I like that? Let me tell you 2 reasons. 1, time. 2, it's not enjoyable for me for you to pick the picture, for you to pick the colors and pick what you want and then make it. I craft because it feels good. It's an outlet. It's fun. But when you're starting to do it as a job, it just takes away from the fun for it, the fun of it for me. I don't enjoy that. So, like I said, when I figure out how exactly I want this, I've got some ideas for this album, and I'm really excited. It's probably something that a lot of you haven't seen before. Try to be innovative, and I wasn't sure how tricky I wanted it to be. Like, do I want to pulling on stuff and stuff flying out and all that? I don't know. I've got some ideas. I need to put them down. I need to look at the dimensions, but like I told you, I am not huge on a ton of pictures. I don't even take a ton of pictures. If you look at my Instagram, it's not even smart. Like, the pictures that I take are not, they're not even brilliant. They're just kind of like, oh, she was laying on her bed and took a picture. It's not my gift. Gotta stay in my lane. So I know, my husband always says, we go all these places and we have no pictures. Like, we have no pictures of us together. Very few pictures of me and the hubs. Very few pictures of me and all these kids. Like, and if they are, they're not cute. They're not staged. It's not like, oh, the lighting is good. It's like, dang, who is that? It's bad. It's not my gift. So if I can just get one decent picture in every park. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about this album. I know that we're going to Universal Studios, so we'll go to both of those parks because I'm definitely gonna fool around with Harry Potter. I know that I'm gonna be in that land for sure. I know that I would love to get a great picture in there, so I gotta nail that. That's one like area of the album. I know for sure I'm gonna be at the Animal Kingdom. It's my all-time favorite park. I'm actually doing that. Let's see, we get there. I'll go over my Disney schedule, well, maybe in a minute, because what else do I have to do? I'm sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic now. Anyway, I know that I'm going to the Animal Kingdom. I know that I'm going to Walt Disney World. I know that I'm going to Epcot. And that's kind of how I'm separating this album, like the pictures from here, the pictures from there, and making it easy. I'm not trying to get 30 pictures of me and my husband. What? No, that's not what I do. I want one decent shot from all of those areas, just one, and maybe, maybe 5 at the max at each place. So, and decent, like a good one, like, oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe something with some I don't know, but it's just, I know that most people do not want to sit down and look at 50 pictures of me and my husband at Disney. Just don't put people through that. Don't do it. People don't love that. I'm speaking for all the people. People don't love that. So yeah, we're doing that. Tailored expressions. I don't know if I touched on them yesterday. I was talking about how I want to use the brushes that look like makeup brushes, and they're still out. They said that they should be restocking the end of August. I should have bought them the minute that I saw them, and I saw them fairly early. I saw them early enough to purchase them. I don't know why I didn't. They also have, what do they call it? It's a stamp set that it's all sentiments, and the way that the sentiments are lined up, they make a die that you can just cut them all out at one time. What I struggle with the most are sentiments. I do not feel like, I want to design it. I want to play with the colors. Doing sentiments is a pain in the butt to me. Having to stop and heat emboss, it's just not my favorite part. Where is the sentiment gonna go? Do I want to do a die cut sentiment? That is just, it just is not my favorite part of card making, and they've made it really easy. So what you do is, it's like a full sheet, like a background stamp. You stamp it, and it's got about, I'd say, 10 to 15 sentiments on there. You line it up with the die. Whoop. You can heat emboss that whole sheet at one time. You can make them If you really want to make it so that you can customize your sentiment, you could do it on white paper, stamp it in black, cut it out, and then color it with the Copic marker. So now you can change that white background to anything you want. If you heat emboss it, that'll work too. You can watercolor over it. You can just change it easily if you want to make sure that it's color coded. Most of my sentiments are either in black or white. They're either cut on black or cut on white paper if they're not one of those big pretty die cut sentiments. I hope that makes sense. Tailored expressions, like, nailed it with that. So that way you get about 15 at one time. So that way I don't have to be thinking like, oh, and they've got great sayings like "I miss your face," like not the traditional congratulations, they have that stuff too, but like "I miss your face," like, I don't know, you're funky, or I don't know. They have good sentiments, and they're just a strip. They're just strips. Some of them are different lengths, and they have like a whole sheet of sympathy or a whole sheet of hellos. I love it. It's genius. I want all of the background stamps and the die, and you don't have to switch. It's the same die. So they figured out how to put the words in there however you want it. And I believe the die comes with straight sides, and then they come with the ones that are like banner style, so that you have a little V on there. Man, when I tell you they nailed it with that, genius. So you get 15 of them at one time, and then I can just put those to the side, and I can crank out cards. Crank them out, crank them out, crank them out, and you don't have to worry about it. All right, I've been talking for 21 minutes now, and I don't know that I have anything else to talk about, anything else to rant about. We did arts and crafts. We talked about the struggle of me smelling like burnt toast yesterday and about to die from having heat stroke. There's a woman who I just started following on Instagram, and she's dope. She's a grown woman, like good and grown, and she mixes prints like none other. And she was talking about the things that you need to bring to Disneyland when you go. And one of the things she talked about was a portable fan, and she's right. I bet you I buy one now. The end of the summer, I buy a portable fan, whatever. And some frozen water bottles. Did I freeze some bottles of water? I didn't. But she's right. She's absolutely right. Throw a charger in there. Throw your wallet in there. There were a couple of other things that she spoke about. She's really cool. And she's very responsive on her page. I love that. I don't care how many followers I ever have. Ever have. I will always be responsive to people. You know, I will always make time to talk to people on my page. You guys don't have to take the time to comment on my page, but when I tell you I love it, I love talking to you guys. I do. It's the truth. I love interacting with you all. I love when you guys ask me questions. I love that this is a safe space. I don't care what you ask me. I don't care if you ask me what is a stamp. Ask me. I got a video for that, but I don't care. You can ask me whatever you want to ask me about arts and crafts, makeup, hair, whatever. If I know it, I will tell you. And tell me, let me know what you guys are doing and working on, because I honestly want to know. All right, guys, I think that's 25 minutes. That's enough talking for today. I made it pretty far. I'm not quite to the park yet. My girlfriend is going to be at the park. I can't wait to see her. I haven't seen her since I got married, and I called her and I said, hey. I said, no, back up. Her husband called my husband and said she was going to Disneyland. Okay, cool. My husband was like, well, I'm going on a fishing trip. So her husband was like, I don't think I'm going. I don't think he went. And so hubby told me, hey, she's going to be at Disneyland. And when I tell you guys, she lights up my life. I love her. So I called her and I was like, you're a horrible best friend. Like the worst best friend. I haven't talked to her probably maybe 3 times in the past 3 years. I love her though. See what kind of friend I am? I'm that friend. I am the friend that will not bother you. Love you so much. But life, and she's got her kids and her family, but she makes me happy. So she'll be out here with her kids. And so I'm going to get to see her. She's like, oh, I'm your best friend? I'm your best friend? She's like, God, I love her. Anyway, so I'm excited to see her. Lord willing, I won't have a heat stroke. Right now it says 84 degrees, which doesn't make me happy because that means it's probably 86 there. And it was 86 yesterday when I almost had my heat stroke. So pray for me, guys. I can see how this could be an absolute fail. First thing I'm going to do when I get in the park is get some water, because I didn't have sense enough to put some at the house, walked out the house, no water. You would think, ugh, Silliness. Anyway. All right, guys, we are just now hitting 25 minutes. I'm done. I swear I'm not talking about anything else. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Talk to me, leave me comments, go on my Instagram, talk to me, because that's the best place to do it. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.